You're not going to find anything here that like comes from the grocery store or anything. Like, we're not reselling anything. They all have to produce it themselves, which is pretty great. The whole point of our market is we're trying to get that good food into the hands of the community. My name is Jamie, and I am the Ford Brunswick Farmers Market Manager. The Farmers Market has been around for 2 to 3 years now. So we're on the second and the fourth Saturday of every month, and we're from 9 to 1. And all of our vendors here have to either grow or produce it themselves. And they're also local, which is really great. Yeah, on an average weekend, we have anywhere from 10 to 15 vendors that are here. We have our pretty core stable group that comes every 2 weeks, and they're pretty dedicated on that unless something happens where they can't make it. It's all really affordable. And also too, you're knowing where your food is coming from, which is the big thing. Most of these people here they're not using pesticides or anything when they're growing their vegetables. Again, it's that certified naturally grown. Right now, we're kind of getting into the harvest season, which is like your spring and your summer, early summer, I would say. That's when all of our vegetables here are in their prime. Obviously, when it starts getting super warm, it kind of dies down then. But right now, we have a lot of all the good stuff, like your tomatoes will be coming on, your peppers. They have squash, zucchini, cucumbers will be coming in soon as well. Once all of that stuff starts coming into, a lot of our vendors will start canning it. For like pickles, what other things? They make jellies, jams, all that kind of stuff. A lot of our farmers here are going out the morning of and harvesting everything and then bringing it to the market. So it's going to be really fresh and last a lot longer.
I bought eggs here before that you said were made that morning.
So that's a big thing. I know Andy is like that. Hall's Homestead as well. Those are kind of our two big vendor for produce, and along with Miss Barbara too for Robertson Produce. So they're all getting their stuff morning of, which is pretty great, and then bringing it on here to us. Crossroads, they usually bring flowers, and the flowers are gone within the first few hours.
I'm Andy Douglas from Crossroads Farm and Garden. We're in Alma, Georgia. We're a certified natural grown farm. We've been farming for several years, almost 10 years. We've been coming to markets for quite a while, and we grow natural produce. Today we've got kales, collards, Swiss chards, beets, carrots, potatoes. We've got a lettuce mix. It's one of our main things. We grow a lot of the lettuce and microgreens. We've got a website, so you can get on the website and reach out to us that way. I think our phone numbers are on there, so you can reach out through phone or text or email or find us on social media. It's Crossroads Farm and Garden LLC.
A lot of the vendors, if you really talk with them, a lot of them are very excited and passionate about what they do and how they do it. And so they'll talk your ear off for an hour, which is pretty great. A lot of our vendors love their customers, and they want to make sure that they're getting that good food. So you can just reach out to them and go meet them at their farm.
So this is Dr. Farm's organic juice. Yes. And we have different flavors, all with different health benefits for inflammation, respiratory, circulation, blood flow, a little bit of cognitive stuff. And everything is made locally, sourced in Savannah and the surrounding states. Yes. Just fresh juice or vegetables straight to the bottle.
Hey, I'm Wallace Johnson. We have the Revs products and the Revs Edge. We sharpen and restore knives. We restore and reseason cast iron. We have our own gnat spray. It's called Gnat Kryptonite. And we also have homemade beard butter, because as you will see, I have to tame this woolly thing. What started out as just a retirement gig has turned into pretty much full-time business now. We like to take older knives especially and turn them into usable knives. A lot of times we get them in and they're rusty and the handles look awful, and we clean them up, we polish them, we sharpen them, we call it seasoning. We re-season the handles so that they're entirely usable. The cast iron, anything from old cast iron to new cast iron, we strip it back down to the bare cast. We have our own seasoning butter that we use on the cast iron. It's all natural, as is all of our products. They're all natural. If you have questions, please look us up on Facebook. We're at the Revs Products. We also have partnered with Central Hardware. If you have products that you want done during the week, you can drop your cast iron or your knives off at Central Hardware. They'll call me, I'll pick them up, take care of them, drop them back off, and you can pick them up there. Thanks for coming out to the farmers market.
All right.
The bread goes really quickly here. Most of our vendors, I would say at like noon, especially for like our bakers and everything, the products are limited then after that. And a lot of our bakers will use the products that they grow at their farms in their breads, or we have a lot of cinnamon rolls. Those are the best. Specialty breads, cookies, desserts, anything you can possibly think of, we have it.
Famous Brunswick stew.
Brunswick stew.
Award-winning Brunswick
Are you
stew.
serious?
This is Linda's Cupcakes, Crab Cakes, and more. And this is a 2018 First Place People's Choice Brunswick stew recipe. I'm at the farmers market every Saturday, or 5010 Altama Avenue, next to Don Pancho's Mexican restaurant.
We also have a meat vendor too. She's local. She's just south of us, which is pretty great. And she carries a variety of different beef and pork. We do accept EBT here. So you'd come to me, you'd get these cool chips, and then you could be able to go and purchase anything that you want here that's EBT qualified. We also, with that EBT, we have a 2-for-1. So for every dollar you spend, we will give you an extra $1 to spend on fruits and vegetables. So that's kind of how we're different from the other farmers markets that happen here around town.
So how did you get involved?
I got involved because I am good friends with the director of Forward Brunswick, Lance Saby, and he reached out to me and said, "You're a very bubbly personality. I think this would be great, and we want someone who the community kind of knows. And would you like to run our farmers market?" And I said, "Okay, sounds good. Sounds like a fun time." And it's been amazing. I've loved meeting everybody. It's like a fun party here on Saturday mornings where people come down, you get your coffee, you get your breakfast, you get your groceries. We catch up, we ask people how their week's been going. So it's really nice seeing a lot of familiar faces and customers coming over and over, and then just getting to know who they are and what they're like and how their life has been going. I have a lot of customers here that I'll sit and chat with for 10-15 minutes, just being like, "How was your week? Tell me something new. Did you get your food? What's going on?" So it's pretty great. We do get a lot of repeat customers, which is pretty great. And they're learning too that like eating in season and what vegetables are in season. One lady comes and that's all she's eating is only vegetables in season. And she says that has helped her health a lot. A lot of our customers or vendors too, they want to know what products or what things that the customer wants. So I think a big thing too is that as long as people are chatting with them and letting them know like, "Hey, I'll buy this," or "I'm looking for this kind of stuff," most of them are pretty accommodating and they'll try and bring it the next time, which is pretty great. You can follow us on our social media pages and stuff. We do have an emailing list where you can get the market menu and you can find out who is going to be here. So that's pretty great. So definitely people should register for that. But other than that, we're pretty active on social media and you can kind of find out who's going to be here as well. You can join the emailing list. If you come to the market, we have a QR code that you can scan and I can help you get signed up for that. Or you can go onto our website and at the top there is a little section where it says sign up for the market menu. And that's pretty great because then you'll get the first exclusive look on if they're bringing any new products. So you'll be the first to know so you can plan accordingly and come to the market and get those. I do recommend getting here early. We open at 9 and a lot of our vendors do sell out by 11:30, 12. But we are here from 9 to 1.